Well, that was amazing, you guys. You did a fantastic workout and you definitely deserve this cool down. And then maybe you didn't even feel like doing a workout today. We just want to stretch. That is awesome as well. So welcome to it. The first one, if you want to be at a wall, happy to have you at a wall with both your feet, and then you can come back to an open space. Okay, so we're starting with a nice big side stretch. Again, probably one of my favorites. I say that all the time though. So you can, if you're at the wall, you can have both feet at the wall. If not, you can have one foot on the ground, and then we're coming over the ball to a nice big open stretch here. Okay, I'm gonna add my bottom leg in, so if you feel comfortable, you most certainly can. Feet are staggered, so my feet are nice and wide. My bottom arm's coming down towards the mat. My top arm's coming up and over, and I just want you to hang out over the ball. If this is too much on your shoulder, bring that arm down. We're still getting a nice good side stretch and a side release over our torso. Hang out here. If you want a little bit more, you can use that bottom arm to do a light, and I mean light, little pull on that top arm. Trying still to keep that shoulder away from ear, and because it's my favorite, we're gonna hang out for a couple more seconds. Big breath in, big breath out. I wonder what my hair looks like right now. Okay, let's flip that. We're going right into the other side. Okay, so you may have a tighter side, and that is cool, most of us do. So again, if you're at the wall, you might not be facing me anymore, that's fine. If we're away from the wall, we can go bottom leg bent, we come up and over, or if we can, feet staggered, we're coming over that ball, letting your torso completely relax. My torso is completely supported by the ball here. My top arm comes up and over if shoulder flexibility allows. Head relaxes. And then if you want a little bit more, we use that, I can't even find my hand, there we go. Then we use that bottom arm to do a gentle little pull, gentle little traction to increase the stretch, just a touch. Hang out here. Nice big breath in. And nice big breath out for me. All right, come on up to sit. Let me move my stopwatch. We're gonna work through those hamstrings. So I'm going to turn sideways for this first one, maybe all of them. We're gonna come forward on the ball just a tiny little bit. Feet are wide. And from here, I'm going to push that ball back, which is going to allow my hips to roll back. I stick out my bum, I stick out my chest, stick out our assets, get it? All right, and then we're going to lift both those toes. Okay, so toes up towards you. This is going to do a nice big stretch down back of both of our legs. Chest out, eyes up, stick out that bum. So as soon as I round, I lose part of my stretch. So I really want you to stick out the back. Those sits bones are going towards my back wall. Toes up towards me, and then nice and relaxed. Shoulders away from ears. In any of our stretches, you should be able to take a full inhale and a full exhale. Good, slowly release out of that. And we're gonna come to a single leg hamstring stretch. So one leg bent, one leg straight. Exact same pattern is gonna happen. We're gonna roll that ball back. We're gonna stick out our butt, stick out our chest, eyes up for me. So this is not a head to knee pose, this is chest towards toes. So now we're gonna turn both our shoulders just slightly towards that straight leg, and we're going to hinge. Hinge from hips, chest out, eyes up, chest towards toes. Nice big stretch down the back of that leg, and we'll hang out. So I want toes up because this calf muscle attaches to our hamstring. Part of it crosses at the back of the knee, so we want to get that whole posterior back chain stretching out here. One more big breath in. Nice big breath out. Good. All right, nice, easy come out of that. We're going to switch sides. So the leg we were just stretching, that one's going to bend. We're going to go straight leg on that opposite side. We're going to roll that ball back. That is going to help us stick out our glutes, stick out our chest. Toes up on that straight leg. Both shoulders towards those toes with a flat, flat back. Chest out, eyes up. We're going to hinge from our hips, chest towards toes. And we're going to hang out here for a few seconds. Really let the back of that leg relax. Stretch out. Big breath in. And nice big breath out for me. All right, next one. I'll face you. We are going to sit nice and tall. Now this one takes a little bit of balance, but trust me, once you get it, you're gonna love it. If you need to be at a wall, please be at a wall. You're gonna cross our one leg over. So we're looking like the number 4. From here, you're going to again roll that ball back slightly so you stick out your glutes, you stick out your chest. And then we're gonna hinge forward with a flat, flat back. I'm gonna use my elbow into my knee to get a little bit of a stretch there. My opposite hand can rest lightly on my foot. And we hang out. Huge hip opener, huge glute stretch. Again, I have a nice flat, flat back, so I'm really thinking of sticking out those glutes, sticking out that chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good, and we'll switch sides. So I'm going to pivot just so you can see this other leg from the side angle. Okay, so I'm gonna cross that opposite foot over my planted leg. I'm going to roll the ball back, stick out my glutes, stick out my chest. I'm gonna keep saying it, stick out all your assets. And then we're going to hinge with a flat, flat back. Elbow is going to lightly push into that knee if flexibility allows. My opposite hand's gonna rest on my foot. I'm gonna sit with a nice long back, chin away from chest, shoulders away from ears, and nice stretch through that hip, through that glute. I'm gonna breathe, big breath in. Big breath out. Oh, that feels really good. Okay, next one. We're gonna come back down, or onto our knees. We're gonna come onto our knees. I'm gonna face you to start with. One hand is going to come onto the floor. So my hand is under my shoulders, my knees are under hips, and I have my opposite forearm on the ball. My arm that's on the ball, my hand's in line with elbow, my elbow is in line with my shoulder, and we're gonna get a nice good chest stretch here. So from here, I'm gonna drop both my shoulders, or I'm gonna drop my chest towards the floor, and both my shoulders are going towards the floor, and they are staying equal distance from the floor. So I am not rotating, I am not twisting. I'm gently dropping my upper body towards the floor while my forearm rests on that ball. Now let's use the ball to our advantage, and if we need to, you can roll the ball a little bit forward and back if you would like, if flexibility allows. And we'll hang out here for a second. Big breath in. Big breath out. Perfect. Nice, easy up. We're gonna come off that wrist and we're gonna switch sides. So, hand under shoulder, knees under hips. The forearms on the ball. Hand in line with elbow, elbow in line with shoulder. Do a little spot check. From there, you're gonna bend that arm that's on the ground, and we're gonna bring both our shoulders equal distance towards the floor. Keep the ball still for now. And let's find a point of stretch. So let's drop those shoulders till you feel a stretch through the front of the chest. And then once you've hit that point, then if you would like, we'll slowly roll that ball forward and back while breathing. I love this. Oh, this feels so good today. All right, a little bit forward and a little bit back, or you can hang out in that static hold. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, nice, easy up. We're coming back to the first arm, but now we're going with a straight arm stretch. So hand under shoulder, knees under hips. Palm is now resting on that ball, and my arm is straight out to the side, so my hand is still in line with my shoulder. I'm going to bend through that planted arm. I'm gonna drop both my shoulders equal distance towards the floor, so everything from the last stretch is still exactly the same. We're just doing it with a straight arm. And then once you hit that position and you have a stretch, happy to have you roll that ball forward and back. So part of using the ball or having the ball to assist us on these stretches is you can roll around till you find a tighter spot. Here for me is nice and tight and I can hang out there. Or I can continue to roll. So you can work with what your body needs today. It might be completely different next time you do these stretches. Good, nice easy up for me. We're gonna come onto that straight arm on that other side. Spot check, knee in line with hips, hands under shoulder, palm on the ball, hand in line with shoulder. We're dropping both shoulders straight down towards the floor till we feel a nice stretch in that straight arm and across our chest. You'll feel it a bit through biceps. And then once we've hit that stretch point where we can have that full inhale and full exhale, we can start to roll gently forward and back. Good, I want that nice big breath in and nice big breath out. Now, if you hit a point where you go, oh, that's really tight, hang out there. Or we can keep rolling. Try to keep fingers nice and relaxed. Good. Nice, easy up for me. We're almost there. Okay, come on back up to sit. If you get a little lightheaded, take your time coming up. Come up to sit for me. We're gonna have feet about hip width apart. You face me, I face you, and then we're gonna rotate. Opposite hand, opposite knee. I don't care which way you go. We're gonna gently rest that hand on our opposite thigh. We're gonna sit up as tall as we possibly can. We're gonna reach our hand behind us and rest it lightly on the ball. That's gonna enable us to push ourselves up nice and tall, and then we will slowly try and look behind us. So the whole time I did all of those patterns, I'm still keeping the ball nice and still. Now, you can turn head and try to look behind you if neck allows it. If not, keep head forward, keep head slightly to the side. No need to force, no need to push. We're not trying to make ourselves twist. We're just getting into a rotated position. Big breath in. Big breath out. And come back to find me in the middle. And we'll do the other side. Okay, shoulders away from ears. Sit nice and tall. Opposite hand reaches towards the outside of that thigh. From there, we sit nice and tall. Our hand's gonna come behind us, lightly, fingertips lightly touching the ball. We're gonna sit nice and tall. Let me pivot for you. Fingertips lightly touching the ball. And then from there, you're going to slowly try and look over that back shoulder while using those fingertips to enable us to sit tall. And then if neck allows, we look over that back shoulder while keeping the ball nice and still, while knees are pointed straight forward. Inhale. And exhale. Really good. Okay, back to how we always finish with our rocks. I like hands on hips, but again, whatever makes you happy, we're gonna roll those hips side to side. I like hands on hips as it's a gentle reminder to make my hips do the work, not my legs. This is not what I'm going for. I want those hips to roll side to side, moving the ball from side to side to really try and loosen it off. And if you pay very close attention, my right hip is kind of stuck. So I have really good range in one movement and not so much in the other. Okay, then we're going forward and backwards. We're gonna tuck under, and then you're gonna stick your bum out and stick your chest out. Here I go again. We get to stick out all of our assets, tuck under, and then roll out. Good, only go as far as feels comfortable, which might mean neutral. You might tuck under and have no back. We don't arch back at all because it doesn't feel comfortable. The ball enables us to do whatever works for us. Good, come on back to the middle. We have our circles. I think you guys did amazing today. I hope this cool down felt so good. I feel like I needed it and my body's saying thank you so much. Good, roll the other way for me. So I hope you guys feel the same. All right, our last little bit, my favorite part, and I know somebody else's favorite part. Little tiny bounces. If you feel the need to clap, you clap. You deserve it. You did a fantastic job. You did so great, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.